You have come to the right place, and welcome to a brief new monthly segment I'll be doing on the fourth Friday of every month now, called Tech to Expect. And this is the time for me to present to you whatever tech-related news I find interesting slated for the entire next month. So in this case, that's May, including the release of new tech events, or really just any news that I find interesting at all concerning technology. Now, it's also time for us to discuss in the comment section upcoming techie stuff. So drop a comment, let me know what you're excited to be seeing in May of 2021. Now, let's dive right in. The first thing I want to mention is the new Acer Predator XB273U-NX. This is going to be coming sometime in May. We actually don't have an official release date, but it is confirmed that it will be coming out in May of 2021, but honestly, you know Acer, who knows when it could actually be coming out. It will be priced at $1099.99, and much like the GX, this monitor will sport a 27-inch 2K panel, and it will be able to reach an impressive 275 Hz refresh rate, overclocked, with 240 Hz native, of course. You can reach half a millisecond response time on this as well. And the main difference between this monitor and the GX is that with this NX, you actually get the proper G-Sync module built in. So it's not just G-Sync compatible, it's actually the proper G-Sync module. And you also get the NVIDIA Reflex Latency Analyzer. And all that does, it just should provide a more seamless and tear-free gaming experience, really. Now, honestly, I'm not expecting this to be a whole lot better than the GX, if at all, honestly, but I still think it's something fun to try out, and I will most certainly try to get my grubby little mitts on it, and I'll do a couple videos on that if I can manage to do so. Once again, this is the Acer Predator XB273U-NX, and it's slated for release in May of 2021, sometime for $1099.99. Alright, the second item on my list is, this beast of a tablet, the new iPad Pro 5th generation. Pre-order for it starts on April 30th for $1099.99 as well, for the cheapest model, and officially it should be being released in the second half of May on the official end. Now, if you're getting tired of the whole stale and overpriced gaming monitor market, believe it or not, Apple just might have your back. Now, as a Samsung user, I feel a little dirty saying that, but it's true. The new iPad Pro, which was unveiled at the latest Apple event, was said to top basically every monitor out there in terms of, well, literally everything. Its mini LED liquid retina 12.9-inch display is capable of 1600 nits peak brightness, which is literally blinding. I mean, geez, be careful with that. Now, the resolution on this baby is 2732 by 2048, which is absurd for a tablet, especially one that's 12.9 inches. That is absurd. It has a native 120 Hz refresh rate, including your touch response times, which is very fast. And it also comes with Apple's new M1 16-core processing chip, and that falls under Apple's Apple Silicon line, which allows for multiple things. You get longer lasting battery, you get 50% faster processing times total, 40% faster graphics performance capabilities, 2 times faster storage access supposedly, and a bunch of other things, but amongst that, a smart HDR capability, meaning that the pictures that you take will be much higher quality, and the editing that you're able to do on them is also much better. So wow. But with all that said, this thing also has 2,500 local dimming zones, which means that the dark colors, especially black, will look so rich and deep, it will literally be like staring into the void. No, that's like for real. Now, that's an insane spec. 2,500 local dimming zones. I mean, just, yeah, for a 12.9-inch tablet. Ridiculous. Now, not to mention that this thing also comes with a proper battery on the back and a proper computer secured to the back of it. I mean, this really is an impressive piece of tech that I, even a Samsung guy, would love to get my dirty little paws on. Now, just keep your eyes peeled. Again, this is the iPad Pro 5th Gen, and it's slated for pre-order on April 30th for $1099.99 for the cheapest model, and it should officially be released in the second half of May. Yeah, if I can get one, I would honestly love to see the difference between this and, like, let's say the GX. Just I just want to know what the difference is between this and a top of the line gaming monitor. It's probably hilarious. Okay, the third thing I wanted to mention is this new Alienware gaming laptop. It is the Alienware M15 Ryzen Edition R5 gaming laptop. This is actually Dell's first laptop since their 2007 Aurora MALX to feature an AMD processor. Did you know that? It's been 14 years since they featured AMD in a laptop, which is kind of surprising. And in particular, this laptop will sport a Ryzen 5000 processor capable of 4.4 GHz with customizable DDR4 RAM ranging from 8 GB to 32 GB. And there's even a dual storage drive option, meaning that you can get two 2 TB solid state drives amounting to a whopping 4 TB of solid state, if that's what you wanted. Now, that would be ridiculous. Or you could just keep it to 1 or 2 TB of solid state like a reasonable human being. And the real kicker, in my opinion, is the awesome resolution options. It seems that they're actually matching their AW2721D monitor on this laptop. So you can either get the highly sought after 1440p 240Hz option, which honestly, man, I'm all for that, obviously. Or you can get 1080p at 360Hz, which is also kind of ridiculous. And these two options both come with a proper G-Sync module and 1 millisecond response times. Now, if you really want to go cheaper, there is a non-G-Sync option only capable of 165 Hz, but that's still pretty sweet though. And also, dang, like this baby looks sick, man. You get the backlit RGB mechanical keyboard and the awesome looking LEDs along the back bottom edge, which look very cool and alien as usual. This is definitely one to keep an eye on if you're looking for a very customizable high-end gaming laptop that looks like something the government would find amongst the debris of a flying saucer crash. And this is actually out already, but I figured I'd just include it just because it was just released and was actually on sale as well. Now, it wasn't released quite in May, I know, kind of breaking the rules here, but almost, so why not? Also, it will only be available in Malaysia starting May sometime, so there is that. Alright, the final thing on my list here for May of 2021 is the Razer Devcon. Razer will be holding an event that they call Devcon on May 7th, in which they will be presenting, quote unquote, an enriching slate of technology-focused sessions designed for the game developers interested in using the Razer hardware, software, and services ecosystem to enhance the gamer's experience. So who knows, it is aimed at game developers, but there could also be some new tech announced, possibly, but that might be kind of a stretch, but we'll just have to wait and see. However, this would be pretty darn cool for those looking to get into game development or those who are already dabbling in that field. They're going to have multiple guest speakers. This will be an over 4-hour-long event, and this will be held on May 7th by Razer on Twitch, if you're interested. And so that ends this month's segment. Expect more videos to be coming in the following weeks and months. I, of course, have my 4-way battle of the monitor beasts planned, but also there may be more unboxings and reviews of monitors. I'm kind of looking at the Acer ROG, one of the new ones coming out soon, so that might be on the way soon. Who knows when that's going to get released. As well as Gojira's upcoming album. They are the French metal band, and I hope to do a review of their new album, Fortitude, ASAP, as soon as that comes out on April 30th. But yeah, so stay tuned. Is there anything I missed? Is there anything else coming that I just completely looked over or something? Let me know in the comments below. Did this video stink? What do you think of this whole idea? And thank you for watching. You have come to the right place, and you're now leaving the right place. Stay safe out there, guys.